Everybody, we're back for the second half.
Kind of.
Oh, do you want to move the mic in?
Sure.
The mic?
We can move the mic in. I guess you guys probably want to hear us talk. I mean,
We're back.
more than just Ryan and I.
I was about to say Ryan doing some.
I stab Wick again.
That's very much.
You gotta get some mouth noises in there.
Please don't.
All right, so we just had Wick dispelled by Valchar, and you guys are now walking. Did you drop yours?
Yeah, they've all dropped theirs.
Okay.
Once Wick was out of it, then I
All right, so now the party is walking as the party. You guys are right.
all feeling slightly disgruntled about what has happened.
Burn two spells. One was for lulls. The other was to make it so that we can actually move.
And you guys are now going to be basically entering the Thalmar Empire. So.
Cool.
Do you think we should get off the road? Do you know how to get there off the road?
I mean, I can probably do pretty well.
Okay. I'm just wondering because if they're
This
going to be
isn't a specific route that I have done before, but I know the general
area.
Yeah.
And we have. Pardon me. We have the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you put tell Wick where we're going, and then between the two of you, you can figure out how to get there.
I do know how to work with maps.
I legitimately have the cartographer skill, so I am proficient in map making.
Making but reading.
I tear up your map.
She can read all written word, yo. Okay, so I think we kind of talk through and I say, well, I'm sure that on the route there's I know this spot, a couple little things that I know, but talk through it.
Yeah, it's a little bit west of here.
Yeah, it's easier to cross the river.
What's your general idea? What's your general plan?
The general plan is to stay inconspicuous off the road. If there's rivers that cut through that I know, go for the easier crossing. Just stay. I think I'm gonna direct us to sort of stay away from towns.
Okay, are you mostly staying off the road or on the road?
Off the road.
Mostly off the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
because if you guys
occasionally sort of check in, make sure we're still going the right direction, but
so Ilion is still on that same river that the other capital city is on.
Yeah.
So instead of going to Ilion and then down, you could cut diagonally, but that would all be off road.
Contact is?
Yeah, we were going that half a day.
Yeah, we're heading.
If you guys want to go to the half of the day to that house, that would just be due towards Ilion.
Well, do you want
whichever? Yeah, if the
let's stay near the road, but follow it, but obviously not on it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna take your guys' lead. I don't know this area that well.
Do you want to make a line, like you or me, Valchar, Wick, and then just stay within whisper, and then if somebody sees something on the road, we can whisper it down the line.
Sure.
Make it harder for people to see you. Might be worth it.
Well, you do realize that spell that I've been playing with can make it so that my armor isn't visible. I can look like whatever I want.
Yeah, but you can still hear it. If we're stealthing away from the road, that's what I'm worried about.
True.
Yeah. Well, let's just get going. If we start seeing a bunch of guards, then we can deal with it when we get there.
Yeah.
Just stay off the road for the most part.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys are planning to stay near the road but off the road?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how far off the road?
Probably 15, 20 feet, and then we just far enough away that you can't see us from the road, but close enough that we can get back to the road and check in.
Is this foresty area or grassland or what?
It's both throughout your travel.
Okay. So foresty area, obviously that's a little bit easier to be a little bit closer. Grassland, we don't want more cover. So.
Mm-hmm. So as you get closer to Ilion, the more grassland is around.
Of course.
At that point,
so
we'll just have to draw a line between us. And
I think I would try to keep us in some sort of wooded cover as much as possible. A, I'm better in the forest, but B, it's easier to hide behind trees, and any noise could be the wind or whatever.
Okay.
So
your plan is to travel to that city?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say update us if we get to grasslands. Until then, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, or if we see anything notable on the way.
Okay. You all right, give me stealth checks. I'll say at advantage, so just a normal
Normal for
roll.
Also normal for me
Because-
I changed armor.
You guys are being assisted and moving a little bit slower.
Roll a 17 and a
As
17.
a note, because of my natural explorer, the group actually. Oh no, I'm not slowed down by stealthing. Never mind. 23 for me.
If only I could pass without a trace, because that would be
24.
glorious.
24, sorry.
25. Not 20.
Nice.
26.
Not nat 20.
I rolled a 4. That's my bonus. No big deal.
Oh, I was like, what? You rolled a 4 and got a 26?
Rogues are
When did you
broken,
start
man.
taking me seriously? I need to retrain you.
What did you get? 3.
Roll
On
a 5.
advantage?
Yeah. I rolled a 5.
Oh, because that just cancels out your disadvantage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
is the same with me.
Clank,
Jeez,
clank,
you
clank.
give Wick a shot and just down we go.
So you guys, you
Just roll better.
It's pretty obvious that Wick makes some more noise than you would like, but you're able to make the half-day journey without any incident that you're aware of, and you make it to the town. That
What does that mean?
means whatever you want to think it means, and you're able to make it to the town where you have that.
Okay. What's the situation of this? Is it like outside of the town, or is it in the town, or what?
It would be in the town.
In the town. Okay.
It would be. It's more like an abandoned building, but not.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh, and one other thing. Do I know if it's like at least theoretically inhabited? Like, is there somebody there, or is this just an empty place that I know I can get in and out of?
Usually it would be manned.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I will disguise myself as like generic human woman A.
Okay.
And walk into and like I'll be like let me go scout this out first. You can flank around behind the buildings if you want, but
I'll do that.
so I'll walk.
Give me
Are we still in the woods?
No, you guys are going to the town now.
Okay. That's a 16.
So I will sort of walk up to this building and just kind of like look around like I'm, like, oh, that's an interesting boarded up window, and like just kind of slowly make my way around. Is there anybody like looking at me?
There's a few people walking throughout the town. Nobody's really taking any notice of you.
Sure.
You give me perception though.
Yeah.
Both of us are just you would.
Ooh, 24.
Okay. You do see two who look like town guard walking around, and you see them looking at. You follow their eyes and see that they're looking at Sai, stealthily walking around, and they take notice, and he lets his partner know, and they kind of straighten up and start going that direction.
I start.
I don't see them.
You can roll a perception, actually, once they start heading towards you.
21.
Yeah, they're not that stealth. They're not trying to stealth around.
Mm-hmm.
You're as you're going around one of the houses, you're able to see two guards looking right at you.
So as I go around the house, like how close to outside the town am I?
You're coming in from outside of the town to the edge of the town.
Okay. So when I see them, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, act like I don't see them, and then when I get behind a house, I'm just gonna run and hide out away from the town. As soon as I
so
get
this
out
town
of their
is
vision.
not. This town isn't in the forest. It's like the
I'm
forest,
assuming
and
that
this
there's
isn't a big
hills and rocks
clearing.
and stuff like that to hide
So you're gonna try to hide within the town.
outside of the town.
Okay. So all right. So you're coming into the town, and as you're going past the first building, you see that they notice you and start walking in your direction. So then you're going to use the building as cover and just book it.
And then just book it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You don't see anything that would make good cover. nothing outside of the town.
I see the guards and I go, guards. I thought I heard. Is this building abandoned? Does anyone live here?
I don't know.
I thought I heard somebody in there. It sounds like there might be somebody breaking in.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, emotions is like, and then one of the guards takes off, kind of running in the direction of him.
Is something going on?
I don't know. Just it's okay.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Go about your
Sorry,
way.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay, and then I sort of walk away and.
Okay. So what do you're running out, and it's like it's more plains-ish area. It's pretty straight, and there's really not much for cover this direction, and you're able to pick that up pretty quick.
I tried.
Well, the guards now think that he's robbing somebody.
Well, I meant to point them off in this the other direction, right? But
they're alerted to someone stealthing around, and you say there's somebody robbing somebody, and they put two and two together to think it's this
I
sneaking
meant
around
there's
individual.
still somebody in there. But okay, fair enough.
When I see the guards, are they specifically Imperial guards or town guards, or what are we looking at?
Like town guards, they don't look like they're like alien soldiers.
Yeah. Are there any rocks that I'd be able to hide stuff in?
Like yourself?
Like underneath? No. Hide things like my money or my weapons, or I'm assuming if they come across somebody who they think is robbing people and they see 15 weapons on an elf, then that's going to be a little bit conspicuous. So I'm hoping that I can stash I'm looking for somewhere to stash all my stuff so that I can try to talk my way out of it.
You can take your chances with the grass that's all around, but really there's not much unless you go inside the town.
I'm gonna keep running then.
Okay, you're just gonna run out and leave town.
Yep, keep
Can
going.
we see any of that?
Where were you guys?
You just hear in the far distance. You just hear a whoop 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 whoop.
What were you guys doing? Like just waiting or?
Yeah, kind of off to the side, maybe like looking around for.
You guys can give me if would you have been watching the town like from like some the tree line that's a distance?
I probably would have been watching them until I couldn't see them.
Okay, give me perception checks from both of you then.
13.
17.
Valchar, you're able to see because it's quite a ways to the town from the tree line. You're able to see Sai just start booking it, and you see some guards start to kind of
Using
their
bonus
pace.
actions.
I think we got trouble.
Oh, of course we do. We walked into a town.
However, at this point, I don't know how to help him without also implicating ourselves.
Implicating someone else?
I've got room for ideas.
All right. So in the meantime, you're booking it, and
Booking it.
one of the guards comes like jogs around the corner and looks and sees you booking it. He's like, "Hey, come on!" And then he just starts booking it after you as well.
Okay.
So now they're both just chasing you. Are you kind of veering back towards the woods? Or are you gonna like try to
Yeah, if
veer
I can see
around
woods
town?
in the distance, that's the first place I'm
That's
going.
where those two would be. So it's just it's like some small wooded areas, and then it
Yeah.
slowly leads into grass.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, cool. You do anything?
I'm probably just sort of casually walking back to where I left them.
Okay.
Still as generic human
There's only one
woman
guard
A.
following me now, right?
There's two. The one who
Oh.
came and then waved for the other one to come, and they're both chasing you.
Okay.
You have a pretty good lead on them because you were able to see that they were checking you out, basically.
Mhm.
I thought you had a good ass.
Yeah, they liked what I was.
They liked
they're
what
buying
you're
I was
all
selling.
about. Yep.
They're picking up what I'm putting down.
All right. So after they start yelling at you to stop, hey, stop! And they're chasing, but you're quicker than them. You're able to make it to the tree line. Probably about 10 seconds before they would reach the tree line.
I'm gonna look for some underbrush that I'd be able to fit in and just go in.
Okay. Give me perception. See which
Perception or stealth?
Perception first.
Okay.
Let's see how the best spot you can find.
It's a nat 1.
The one
Perfect.
time the perception doesn't work for you.
There are just trees and bushes everywhere. You're a little bit frazzled because you were like you're so used to not being seen when you don't want to be seen that someone saw you and you're just like, what the, and you're just kind of booking it and you just like, nothing looks good here.
I'm gonna keep going then.
Okay.
Until I find a place that's good.
All right. So you go. What are you guys doing?
I can cast a minor illusion. If you want to make a sound, we can make something scary.
I'm down with that.
Cool. What scary noise are you gonna make?
That will depend on what you create.
Oh, good
What can you
lord.
create?
Something small.
Frog.
Dragon.
I was gonna go with a bunny, but sure.
Is that scary?
Bunny
I mean,
was right around its
Outside
mouth.
of Monty Python?
Is it behind the rabbit? It is the rabbit.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Pointy.
I don't know the limitations to what you can do.
Cool. I make a terrifying looking rabbit. Like a.
How big is the terrifying looking rabbit?
I mean, rabbits can get big.
It's like up to 5 feet, right?
I
I think that's the...
yeah.
Jackrabbits can get
Yeah.
Up to
freaking
5 feet.
huge.
So it's a big rabbit with
Man-eating rabbit.
with like right around its mouth.
Okay. You make this abomination of a rabbit. Where do you make this?
We're gonna call you Tim from now on.
With the Tim. They call me...
Probably I'm trying
call
to
me
distract them. So
Tim?
like somewhere on the edge of like away from where Sai and us
You didn't put this in your
are.
mouth, did you?
What's the casting range on this?
30 feet. So 30 feet from me.
30 feet from you, like out in the open?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you doing to sell this?
I'm going to use thaumaturgy, and I'm going to go, at the loudest I can get it, it's going to be... What does a rabbit make?
I'm gonna imagine that a guard sees it and is like, oh no! Oh.
I was hoping it would roar.
Make the rabbit
Roar! Oh, cool, it's a
Roaring rabbit?
Yeah, they're like, alright.
They're natives to
let's
these
just do
I
parts.
have
the
to
suit.
sell it.
Everything about this is amazing.
By the way, that
If this helps me, we're gonna have words. Thank you very much for helping me. A rabbit?
Would you rather it have been a toad?
It could have been like a displacer beast or something. Like,
Maybe it's a displacer rabbit.
It's a rabbit, yeah.
A coyote?
It's a blink rabbit.
A wolf?
Blink bunny. It's a blink bunny.
Oh boy.
Because everyone in this tiny town knows what a blink bunny is.
And also, I know blink dogs are like lawful good or neutral good or something. Like,
I'm imagining a guard sees it and just like, oh.
That spell save DC is 14, by the way.
oh boy, I forgot there was a DC.
If they're trying to see through it as an illusion, it's a 14.
One of them...
Intelligence check.
Actually... Okay. The first one who's chasing after hears
After me?
these noises. Yeah. Looks over. Ah, it's a bunny! Bunny? Yeah, the other one's like, what are you talking? It's an illusion. And he pulls his weapon and says, be on guard. And the other pulls his weapon as well. They both come to a stop. They stop running and start approaching.
I make it disappear. I just... It only lasts for a minute, it's like, anyways.
As soon as I hear that roar, I'm looking for a place to hide.
How close am I?
Give me a
Roar.
self check.
Like,
A what?
Stealth check.
Oh, please, there's a little more.
How close am I
A
in
little more
19.
menacing.
to them? I was just like,
I mean, if you're doing it casually, like
at least to where I was like mostly out of town, and then I was like, I wasn't running, but I was like power walking at that point.
okay. Are you're not being stealthy?
No, and I'm not like not power walking, but like walking at a normal pace. Like
You're
I'm trying to get there's a little bit of that. I'm like trying to get there, but I'm trying to not be conspicuous.
So the two guards now at this point draw their weapons and start running towards where the illusion happens. They get there and they see you approaching. They're like, "Ma'am, go back to town."
Oh, but I have
Ma'am,
to
go back to
I have
town.
to go collect from my trap.
Ma'am, it's not safe. Go back to town.
I'll just go over this way and go off the road in that direction.
One of them starts going after you. He's like, just.
Because that's suspicious as hell.
He
be
starts.
honest.
They're like, us, damn Karen. Like,
He wanders over to you
Karens.
and not like sword drawn. He puts a sword away and he puts his hand on your shoulder and is like, "No, come back to town. It's not safe."
Okay. I just the trap might wash away if I leave it too long. Is there a stream around here? I wouldn't have said that. Out of character. Is there a stream that we like recently?
You went straight for water traps?
I don't know.
That's your first thing? Like, hey, there's a bunch of plains and a forest. Water trap. Boom. Let's do it.
No, well,
These guards are idiots. They got no chance of my cunning.
To be fair,
Water trap.
we currently distracted them with a blank bunny. Which has done its job by bringing out existence.
Oh my god.
There needs to be one episode like this.
every now
It
and then.
is impossible that I can't find somebody in town smarter that I'm gonna now travel with from now on. Hey, do you know how to turn into a weird amalgamation of me and somebody else? No? Cool.
Yeah, you can find that.
What kind of traps are around here? Not water traps. Cool. Let's go. We're fighting gods now. Let's do
I
it.
thought of a stream like the crab, like a crab trap or something. That's what I thought. But if there's not a stream, then Enna wouldn't have said that.
He kind of aggressively now he sinks his hand into you a little bit more aggressively and come back to town. He starts pulling you back
Okay,
to
so
towards
I
town.
start walking
Do I
back
see that?
with him, and I'm like looking around.
No,
like,
you're just booked in the forest and you found a spot to hide.
I didn't know how far away they were from me when they heard
You ran diagonally out of town to get out, and then this happened right on the path, and then Enna started walking north of the path.
to the water traps.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would
As
like
you
to
do.
I would like to start casually whistling.
They legitimately think you're crazy.
I mean, that's fine.
I legitimately think she's crazy.
Well, they'll write off everything I say, which is totally fine.
So now, what are you two doing when your genius plan just
Don't
happened?
judge it.
Hey, I distracted one
I'm
of the
judging-
guards
I'm
twice.
judging it.
Twice I distracted a guard.
Hey, it helped.
It did help. Still
I
judging.
mean, did it? Okay, what are you guys doing as two guards are running at your area?
I thought they were running where the illusion was, 30 feet away.
30 feet away.
That's your general area.
If I seem to remember right, your stealth was a 3.
That was a while ago. I didn't get to re-roll.
I'm casting Pass Without a Trace, and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna
You're
drag
gonna
Rick and go.
And
GTFO.
remember, you cannot be tracked except by magical means and pass without trace. So if they can't actually see you, then they cannot track you.
Alright, so you're casting Pass Without a Trace. Give me stealth rolls. This time you do not have advantage. Because you don't have Enna covering for you.
Since I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Oh
Nope.
my god.
Plus 10.
Oh my god. Did you roll a 1?
No!
Oh, okay.
So, and at disadvantage, 20.
Nice.
6.
Plus 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
16.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
30.
I'm rolling the first one at disadvantage because he's dealing with
You roll
Enna.
like a 17
He's
or
dealing
something?
with crazy
Rolled a
Karen.
15, and I
He
was
ain't
25.
paying attention to anything that's going on with you
You have
two.
plus
As we stealth, I'm gonna
Sick.
cast Disguise Self and look like a child.
That's fine. You can do that. The other one is
If
actively.
it's the same child, I'm not coming back. to
No,
the
it's a
town.
different.
I'm out. I'm moving on.
Blonde
You
haired,
just know about this group.
half elf kid.
I hear you say a water trap, and I
Why
see
is
you.
it always my child?
It's not your child. Are you blonde?
But I'm a half elf.
There are other half-elves in the world besides
We're
Anna!
not that common.
Not as cool.
The other guard is arms
That's
all
cool.
drawn, weapons
welcome.
drawn, and starts kind of blindly heading in. He doesn't see you guys. But he's blindly looking around and wandering in the forest.
I will also find a spot to then just kind of hunker down and be like,
It's like Pong. The guards just going back and forth between our locations. Like, did you hear that? Oh, did you hear that?
I feel like we need the gif for like, fine, everything's fine. Just on replay.
What are you doing?
I was stealthing with...
You're gonna do the same thing?
You had your old stealth check. I thought I was being dragged with.
Well, yeah, he's gonna go away and then find a spot to hide.
well, I'm bringing her with.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm just asking.
yeah.
I was
Sorry.
being dragged, but
It's
I
kinda
look like
By
a...
the ear?
I look like a little blonde half-elf girl. Little frilly dress. I don't know.
All right.
With the tiefling, but all right.
Roll me a d8.
Oh,
no. 6.
Okay. So the guard then enters, draw, and you hear footsteps. As he heads off a different direction in the forest.
That was him making footstep noises going off into the distance.
Thanks, Ryan.
Oh, got you.
I'm just gonna make a gesture of like, let's lay low here for a second.
Okay. Anna, you're escorted back to town. The rest says, just please stay in town for a little while. I need to go handle this.
Certainly. And I will go find the, like, shop and browse for a little bit, but this disguise is gonna wear off eventually.
You have an hour, though, right?
Yeah.
You're
It's not-
disguised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm generic human woman A, aka
That's
Karen.
right.
Yeah.
Karen.
Actually, is there a DC with yours, or is it just you look like another?
It's disguise self. There's no DC for that.
Okay.
I think the only thing that
I'll look
would
it up
be
while you guys do this.
actual touch.
And that's only if she changed, like...
Which I didn't. The
Height
only
or
thing that would be
anything.
different would be my ears in terms of like what somebody
Okay.
could feel or touch.
All right. So yeah,
Um,
he goes running off towards where
Okay.
the other guard was.
I'm gonna go like find a shop, sort of peruse it for a little bit, keeping an eye out the window, and then if we get to the point where we're at, my hour's about to run up, I'll go to the tavern and like go into the restroom and
Sure.
recast it.
That's
To discern that you are disguised, a creature must use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC.
Oh,
Okay. He wasn't too concerned with you. He just
Yeah,
thought
you'd
you
have
were
to be
the same
actively
person.
looking like is
So
this
he's
a spell?
not. He wasn't looking for you. The other guard runs into the forest, shouting for the other one, and he runs, heads another direction as well. They shout, and they're kind of in different areas, and they eventually meet up. So, what are you three doing?
I'm gonna wait until it sounds like everything started to die down.
Okay.
Like I know we could hear them off in the distance talking, so I will wait till I don't hear that.
Sure.
Hiding.
Okay. You guys have to wait about 45 minutes as they just search the areas.
This is going well.
They don't find any of the three of you, and they eventually go back to town. And you guys wait a little bit of extra time. Then 45 minutes have passed.
I'm gonna go onto the trail that leads into town, the one that we came in on, and just kind of go back and forth, obviously out of range of the town.
Okay.
And just kind of walk back and forth and see if any of them come my way.
Okay.
You disguise self as what?
Little blonde half-elf child.
Okay.
And his baby.
No.
I will disguise myself as a full elf male, just looking like I'm camping or something like that. So I've got backpack and
Okay.
whatever.
Are you just staying there? Or?
No, I think we'll head out to the walkway or the road.
Okay.
Jeez.
Eventually, you guys see
The bridge.
Sai walking around. Sai, you see a kid and an elf walking around.
Hey guys,
What was the roll?
to see if I would think that it was you.
See if you twigged.
I rolled a 17.
That doesn't beat my DC.
Yep, that's probably mine as well. If I remember correctly. Yeah, 14.
Hi.
Hey. Seen the crazy person?
Not recently. No, I wouldn't have seen that you wanted back in. Yeah, not recently.
Okay.
I don't think you would have seen the crazy Anna.
I knew that she was crazy because I could not hear her from where I was. Maybe not.
You were pretty far away at that point. Like you were
Anybody
booking
seen
it.
Anna?
No.
Same answer.
What happened?
I was just legit spotted. And
Why
so
did they go after you?
No idea. I didn't steal anything. I didn't do anything this time. Yeah.
Did Anna look like herself?
No, Anna was disguised. Did I hear Anna say that there's somebody sneaking around all the houses?
I'll give you a retroactive perception, but it'll be very difficult.
It's
No.
a 15.
No.
Okay. I have no idea. She was not in her as her normal self, and all of a sudden I was going between two houses, and I looked over and saw that the guards were there, so I was waiting until I was behind the other one and just booked it and kind of rounded back around. Obviously, one of you saw me. I don't know who, based on that sound.
Yeah. There was we tried to distract.
Well, it worked.
Seems like it worked.
It did.
So.
So thank you.
I wonder if they only would have recognized you, or if we need to be a lot more careful than we originally thought.
The guards that I saw were town guards. They weren't like legit guards who would be on the lookout for me. I don't think that they would really need to. I don't think I'd really need to like hide myself here. That'd be my guess. I mean, worst case scenario, we just kill the entire town.
Yeah, about that. Not cool with that idea.
I mean, it's an option.
Let's avoid that.
It's not an option.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay,
We'll figure out our options later.
my concern is
That was so out of the blue, it caught me off guard. Oh my god. It was well played.
my concern is why did they go after you?
Couldn't tell you. They saw me. I was sneaking around, obviously, so
Maybe that was it. Hopefully that was it.
maybe they've had a thieving issue lately. I
Or
literally just don't know.
maybe all the towns have been told to be on the lookout for us.
When I saw them, I don't think that they were really close enough to actually see my face. I think they just saw somebody kind of sneaking around
Okay.
generically, but I'm not sure. So I think that at some point I should change clothes since there's somebody sneaking around in a black hood and cloak. So I should change that, and then we should go into town.
Yeah, black hoods tend to be little conspicuous. Unless
I've
you're
heard
trying to really hide.
I've heard that. Yeah.
In which case, they're an asset.
Right.
You
So-
want a green one?
And it'll be really weird because I'll take off my cloak and hold it out, but you don't see the cloak come off, and then suddenly there's just a cloak in my hand being held out to
Yes, I do.
you.
I'll take off all my.
Now, this is not even a full-length cloak on Wick. It goes
Yeah.
to, like, her knees, so it's like,
It's like a shawl for you.
Protects me from the rain.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to take off the black. I'm assuming that I have other shirts. I don't wear the same shirt all the time.
I would assume you have more than one shirt.
I would too. I'm going to find one that's not black.
I mean,
if I
like
have
3
one.
or 4 outfits, I would guess, for each. I mean, you're only wearing
Yeah, yeah.
packs.
So I'm assuming I have one that's not black, and put that one on. If I do,
You would probably each have like a nicer set. Maybe
Yeah.
not Anna, because I don't think Anna really does that, but maybe.
and it doesesn't like nice things. So I'm going
She
to put on my
probably
nice
had a
set.
nicer set, but like at this point, it's starting to wear or fade or be outdated.
So I'm going to put on my nice set with the new cloak to keep the rain off. Is it raining?
It's not raining.
It could be raining. So I'm going to...
Sure.
It could rain eventually.
Sai could think it's raining.
Bingo. Good enough. So yeah, I'm just going to put on that stuff before we walk into town.
Okay.
So you guys are walking into town.
Before we walk into town. I don't know if we're doing that yet.
So I assume at some point my hour was up. And so
I mean, it was 45 minutes. You probably at the end of all of that, you probably had like 5 to 10 minutes left.
Yeah, so I would, like, go into the tavern and, like, use the restroom?
Yeah.
Okay. And, like, recast it. Do I change... No, I think
Do you want to maintain a crazy person?
I feel like they expect weird shit from me, and that might actually be a good thing. So I will continue with
we expect
Karen.
weird shit from you
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah, very funny. So I will do Karen again, and I should probably grab
Freaking
something
Karen.
from this tavern. I'll grab like a shot of regular whiskey because I'm in disguise, kids. Grab a shot of regular whiskey and say, ugh, one of those days, right?
Yeah. What's going on with you?
It's just, I tried to get out to my traps and in the woods, and there's some kerfuffle going on, and I want to see the guard manager, but they won't let me.
You traps?
You are
guard
Karen.
manager?
Yeah.
I've
It's fine. And then I, like, give him the money. I said, like, how much is it? Give him the money, and then...
You give me gold.
No, I give him the appropriate
You give
amount.
everybody way too much
No,
money.
I give him the appropriate amount.
I haven't seen you around here.
Oh, just, I don't usually drink. Yeah, and then I pay the money and I leave.
You're batting 1,000, aren't you?
I'm doing great, guys!
Argentino looks at you real skeptical, like. Fucking, you see he pulls out a drink and pulls it from underneath.
Okay, and then I
Strangers, am I right?
start to walk back towards the outside of town, and if I can, like, I'm gonna try not to be obvious to the town. Like, if I see the same, like, guards person, I'm definitely gonna, like, duck into the shop.
You would see the two guards, like, being quite alert at this point, looking around and walking around the town quite aggressively compared to earlier.
Are there 2 guards in the entire town? Is that it?
There'd be at least 3. There was 3 within the chase.
No, there were only
There
two.
were only two.
I thought you said that there were...
He
there
was the
one
third.
There was one that went after him, and then there were 2 that went...
And then as soon as the bunny appeared, they both booked it there because of the
2 separate
illusion.
ones, and then so there was one, and then the other one followed the first one, and then they both went after distraction.
There's
There were
only
only
2
two.
in the chase.
There were 2, one of which I eventually pulled off to my own detriment.
Got it.
You would definitely see them walking around separately at this point, but they would be.
Okay. I'm gonna try and avoid their notice, but I'm gonna start walking out to the north, to that part of town to try and get out.
All right, give me
You're not getting the bunny trick again.
No.
just give me a deception check because
Okay.
you're trying to.
Ooh, natural 20, which brings it to a
Nice.
23.
Yeah, you're able to really put
They've
on a
never seen
show
it
of like if you catch their eye, you're able to like pull it off like crazy person just turning and walking randomly and you're able to make
Yeah.
your way to wherever it is that you want to be. Just like
Act like a crazy person.
I just want them to eventually be like, alright, whatever, like...
they're
whatever
shaking their
happens,
head.
whatever, it's fine.
They believe you're just a crazy person.
That's fine.
Right
I'm
now.
super fine with that. And I make my way out of town.
Sure.
Crazy person and all.
So you're all changed up about 10 minutes later, and it's still not there.
About how long has it been since I cast Disguise Self? Do I need to recast it?
Probably took me 5-10 minutes. To
Yeah,
change,
it's been your hour.
Okay.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you did mid chase, right? Like when you did the bunny, then you did the disguise self.
Yeah, when we ran away.
You probably
from
have
that.
about 20 minutes left.
Okay, cool. I will recast it at the end of my hour.
Okay, we have 20 minutes left.
I will start whistling. I assume there's a song that I know that they've heard me whistle before. Probably.
Yeah, but it's not done yet.
So, I think we should probably head to
Yeah,
town.
nice pick.
We all look semi-different, so...
Semi. You look real different.
Yeah.
Can I put some of my weapons in the bag of holding? Alright, I'm gonna put my non-magical rapier, all my daggers, and my short sword in there. And so I'll basically just have my magical dagger or my magical rapier and my normal rapier.
And it's really weird because when Wick pulls the bag of holding off from like the side, she just pulls it out, but it wasn't there. So she pulls it out over his, and it's like there was nothing there. And she puts it back on, nothing there.
Because your disguise self is hiding it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I put all my weapons except for my magic rapier and my normal rapier in there.
Okay.
And it goes.
All right.
Sure.
That's we're ready. We should probably go into town and see if we can find Anna.
Let's start at the bar.
So as you guys are
Better chance of
walking into town, you see it's the crazy person walking towards you.
Whistling a tune.
Yep. I'm gonna look away.
She kind of does a little bit of a double take at you guys, like,
That's a 15 to recognize Anna.
You guys would have.
She's gonna be the crazy person, so she's gonna do the like the bird call. See if you guys notice that or not.
You couldn't have just made like a wolf call and like oh or something that you can do.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna say, "All right, so should we go to the bar in the inn?"
I'm gonna see the person walking towards us, and I'm going to use message, and I'm going to say, Anna?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would not go back in town right now.
We'll wait here for a second. Wait, that's Anna.
Oh!
Definitely confirmed. Or really crazy person who agreed to being Anna.
It didn't clear it.
Also-
Maybe they misheard you and never mind.
We'll find out.
Hi, my name is Emma. No.
Yes, I am Hannah.
I sort of turn and I say, guards are on really high alert right now after this one got caught.
Well, the bunny might not have helped.
The bunny?
Well,
It's a blink bunny.
We're gonna have to go into town eventually.
Why?
I'd say, honestly,
See your
I
contact.
say we just skirt this place.
Okay.
And, I mean...
Does the benefit outweigh what we're possibly walking into?
There's like a couple town guards. I'm not exactly worried.
It would be kind of nice to know what's going on a little.
Exactly. Especially surrounding Alien. How close we can get.
I agree, but they're super heightened alert right now, and they caught Sai. Like...
Well, they
And they think
catch us
I'm
there.
They think I'm bonkers, but I'm only gonna get away
I
with
like
that
you.
for so long.
Well, then
Change your disguise.
Well,
We really have to stop doing that, Sai.
I kind of like being crazy, Karen.
Both having smart ideas.
I'm worried that this is a big risk. I don't even know that there's somebody there. Like that's the other part of this. My
We're here
information
though.
comes
It's worth
from
a shot.
pre fall of Ilion, or shortly thereafter.
It's worth a shot now that we're already here though. I mean, did you have a password to get in? Maybe I could go.
Yeah, that worked so well for you last time.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to get in. Plus, I'm not dressed the same anymore.
Look, they think you're a burglar.
They think you're a crazy person.
Yeah,
How about
less
Belcher and I go
threatening
in?
than a burglar to a town guard.
How about you stay out of town, because you're the one who seems to have been caught. I understand you're in new clothes, but faces. You change what you look like, and all three of us go into town.
Okay, how do we want to play this then? Are we, what's our blank?
Well, half elf. Elf.
Why does this keep happening?
Well,
How old is Anna again?
35.
Okay. So she was still older than Wick.
Fine.
I'm a little older too.
we're family camping, so we're just
With
walking
the
through town
crazy
right
aunt.
now.
Okay.
with a crazy Aunt Karen. Funny thing is, I actually have a crazy Aunt Karen.
You Ryan or you Sai?
Me, Ryan.
Okay. Karen being a traditional elven name in D&D. So.
All right, I'm gonna be in the woods.
Fine.
You guys know how to get a hold of me. Just make the.
So, what does your
signal.
disguise look like?
Basically a full elf male, who's got a bunch of camping gear.
Blonde. What in relation to this child?
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't go blonde. Probably I'd go light brown.
Okay.
Or something
I'll
like that.
do blonde and blue-eyed with the kiddo.
I never said my
Human
eyes
woman.
were blue.
What?
I never said my eyes were blue.
Oh, I thought you said blonde and blue-eyed.
No, just blonde.
Okay. Well, I would.
I'm gonna go hang in the forest outside.
I would take the obvious features that are not shared by that one.
Let's head into town.
Okay.
The
We should have names.
human woman again.
Karen.
Karen's already taken. She's checking her water traps.
Is there water nearby?
I don't know. I don't
Legitimately?
know.
We should go with the ones that we're familiar with.
Oh. God, what was it? What was my usual alias? Kata.
Rowan. That's actually my name.
Let's actually write that down.
Yeah, you guys knew me as Kata for the first, like, couple episodes.
Hour?
Yeah. Something like that.
Till, goblins hit the bar. Tavern.
Goblins at the tavern. New shit hits the fan.
You could attack anywhere in town, not the bar.
And Naxaros, which is how I introduce myself to you guys.
Naxxramas?
No.
Naxaros.
Naxxramas.
No.
That's what I heard.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What is it actually?
Naxxaros.
Naxaros. Kata Rowan.
Rowan.
Okay.
Except I won't be calling you that apparently.
Are you a boy kid or a girl kid?
Girl, but
Okay,
Rowan is part of Wick's actual name. Brina Eliwick Rowan Tibbers.
that's fine.
Okay. Cool. I was gonna ask your pronouns, so that was we were on the same page. Okay. So.
Because this voice isn't very masculine, even for a boy, like a little boy.
All right. Let's go.
Okay, you guys enter into the town.
What are we doing here?
I'm assuming we're going to your contact.
Who I don't know entirely how to find.
That's great.
Who she doesn't know entirely how to find. I got you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You would know of a building here that is where you would have gone.
Right. So I'll say, well, I know the building, and I know the kinds of things one needs to know to gain entrance into one of these buildings. But I don't know if there's anybody there.
Well, let's try it.
Okay. We'll go over to the building.
I will put my actual pack down on the ground and start rummaging through it, or pretending like I'm trying to resituate some stuff near there, so that would give us a reason to be stopped there.
Sure.
So.
I guess give me a deception check. Or no, give me a performance, because this is an imaginary bag.
No, I said I pulled my actual bag down.
But is it the
Yeah,
same
there's still an
bag that
image
you
there.
have?
It's my actual bag, but because I said that I've got a bunch of camping gear,
Right.
there is that there.
Yeah.
So
give me performance.
There you go. Ooh, that's 11. Some stuff poking out of the sides that I was not aware of.
Nobody's really paying that much attention to you.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Is this a house or?
It's like a smaller house.
Okay. I'll go and if there's a procedure, I would probably know it. So whatever that is, if it's knocking a certain number of times, or we don't have to figure that out. But I would do whatever I know. Whatever.
All right. So yeah, you would know to just knock on the door.
Yeah.
You knock. wait for a few seconds. 10 seconds go by. 15 seconds go by. You hear some footsteps. And a little slit in the door opens. Just looks at you.
Mm-hmm. We're looking for friends.
In all the right places.
What's the password?
Do I know it?
You would know what.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say it.
It's I want to talk to your manager.
The door opens up. Cloaked individual inside.
Is it safe to come in?
It's fine.
Come on, guys.
I'll start at that. I will pick up my bag, put it back on, and
Give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Natural.
there it is.
Oh
Yeah, it's fine.
no! And
Okay.
nothing can go wrong.
And so then we all head inside.
Wow, that was also a net one.
Yeah.
Ooh, you guys.
I mean, that was just a joke roll. So I'd rather have a nat 1 on that
You're-
than on something.
The next
real.
roll he asks you to make is automatically a nat 1 now.
Great, I'd like to make an insight check on Valchar.
And you die.
You look about trying to get stabbed.
So you guys then enter this house.
Mhm.
He closes the door behind you, locks it. It's dimly lit inside. You can see that there's it's a 1-story, very simple, 2 rooms, one on your right, one on your left, and this one, it looks like it really hasn't been used in a long time. A lot of dust and like just like one little chair and a small little used bed in the room to the right.
What news do you have?
No news. It's not a good time to be around here.
We were heading to Navut from Duskhaven. Thought we'd see if we could learn anything more about Ilion while we were in the area.
Or other places that might not be good to go near.
Any other trouble spots?
He kind of looks at you.
They're friends, they're not members, they don't know the secrets.
A child.
We're disguised.
He's gonna give. He's gonna. Yeah, he'll beat your DC. He'll be inspecting you at this point. So I don't know. Actually, what does that do? Does that dispel it, or does he just
No.
see?
You just know that it's an illusion.
He just knows that
It's
it's
like
an
it goes a
illusion.
little transparent type
Yeah,
thing.
it
Okay.
kind of like flickers in and out.
And underneath you see an actual child.
He gives you a deep thought, and you can pick up that he.
We're all currently disguised.
What brings you here?
Like I said, passing through, hoping for information on the way. That's all. And if there's any areas we need to avoid, besides obviously the city.
Well, this is all. It's all safe here. There's nothing really to worry about.
What about between here and
Navut.
Navut?
Why would you go to Navut? There's nothing there.
We're heading to the Elven Lands.
Why are you going out there?
We have
It's a
people we're
long
trying
story.
to talk to.
Well, it's. Roads are fine. No more dangerous than normal.
And no spots that are particularly troublesome for people,
Not really.
maybe.
I'm gonna invite this guy.
Maybe people that
Inside this fool.
may have
Well,
a
that's a
record.
9.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Said, would there be any place that would be trouble for someone who might have a record?
Anywhere there are guards.
We kind of noticed.
You guys can spend the night here.
We do have one more person who is currently stuck outside of town.
He almost got caught
Oh.
the first time we came by.
Okay. Well,
I don't think we can stay here. We just wanted to
Have information.
see if there's any information, any news.
Do you want me to go see if I can find this other individual?
Do we want to stay here? Or do we want to keep going?
I
We've
think
got
we
time. We've got day left.
Yeah, we should move today if we can.
You guys can stay here. That's perfectly fine with me.
I appreciate the offer. But, yeah, I think we got what we needed. Got some information. That's, I think, all we were looking for.
Okay. Let me go see if I can get your friend. He starts to head to the door.
Maybe one of us should go with.
I can go. That's fine.
Didn't want to kill your mom. Would have been awkward.
I'll go.
He opens the door, goes out, and on the outside, he clicks a key in and locks the door from the outside, and you guys head out towards where Sai is.
We're trapped!
So takes probably just a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He goes with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty silent unless you want to talk.
At some point, I just ask him what his name is and clarify. I don't necessarily need your actual name. Just what should we call you?
No, you can just call me Rain.
Rain. I go by Kata here.
You guys go out to meet Sai.
I don't think they know where I am. I told them when they come out here to make the noise.
To the area where Anna would know best, then I guess.
Yeah,
if
we
that's
go
what
out
you're
there
going to
and
go.
I say, just bear with me for a sec, and I start making them.
When I hear it, I'll start sneaking back towards the road.
Okay, give me stealth if you're sneaking.
Jesus, 12.
Okay.
And then I come out of the woods.
Into visual range and stuff.
Individual range of Anna.
Well, and if you're being seen, then you'll be seen by the person with Anna as well.
Okay.
Okay. Is he your friend?
Yeah, he's
Who's this?
He's a member.
Do we know that?
He knows the password. I mean, I don't know if we can trust anybody, but it's as good as we're gonna get.
I mean, you said you didn't know what happened to them.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
That's fine. You guys can just come stay at the house.
What time is it? We traveled for half a day, so it can't be too much
Right.
after noon.
You guys got a couple hours of sunlight left.
Yeah. Don't we want to make as much distance as we can?
Yeah, I think we're gonna keep moving, but our issue is that he almost got caught earlier. I think they might recognize him, or at least guess.
Is he? Obviously, he'd be caught wearing something like that, sneaking around.
I was wearing something else before. Turns out when you get caught not wearing the same clothes is a pretty good idea.
Then just come with us. Should be fine.
I'll wait out here. Do you want to go get them?
Let's go grab him and bring him back out here then. Rain.
All right.
While they're gone, I'd like to look around the house.
Sure. You look around.
Well, sorry to interrupt, but when they leave, I'm going to cross to the other side of the road and go hide on that side.
Okay. Give me just investigation check. And what do you want to do?
I think I was probably just going to sit there and wait. And if it got to be too long, or what I felt like would be too long, then I'd start probably picking at a lock or something like that to see if we can get our way out.
Okay.
17.
Okay, so you look around, you see that there is a used bed and a chair, just kind of like somebody's waiting here at all times. Really unused, but you're also able to find some areas on the wall where there's blood. Then you see a little bit of blood, and then you find a little bit more blood. like it's not like well known, but taking your time, looking around, you're able to see more blood than there probably should be in a place like this. You're not well experienced in this type of thing, but it's makes you a little bit on edge.
Based on the fact that it's called a safe house.
There's some things you might want to take a look at.
Like what?
And I point out.
Okay.
I'm not so sure about this now.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go try unlocking the door.
Sure. Give me sleight of hand.
Nice.
21.
Wow. Okay. Barely able to get it. This was designed to be locked from the outside so that you couldn't really get out. But you're able to, through watching Sai and your own background, to kind of finagle some things and get the lock around and then put it back in a little bit and then turn it, and you're able to unlock it.
Yeah, that was a lot more complicated than just a regular doorknob.
I don't think this is such a safe place anymore.
Nope. Let's at least get out of here and maybe wait across the street. Because they're going to be coming back.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to do that, close the door, and I'm also going to retry to lock it.
Give me another sleight of hand.
Oh boy. 20.
Not natural.
Yeah, from this side, already knowing what you're able to do, it's a lot easier. You're able to put it back in lock.
Let's get across the street.
You go across the street and hide?
Yeah.
Okay, give me stealth checks.
Yeah. I'm going to do that again. I'm also going to do Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. It's probably been an hour, yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Another one.
I do need to.
Rolled so many tonight.
Yes,
It's
we
too
did.
bad it's not fundraising anymore.
You guys
I rolled 2.
are pros tonight. You are pro adventurers.
Oh!
We're really, really competent. What'd you roll?
A 4 and a nat 20.
Oh.
I've rolled 2 stealth checks so far today. and
19
2
total.
and a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. No, that would be a 9.
Okay.
He walks in and he's like, "Oh, they're not here. Oh, they're there."
So the guy walking you back, you guys walk back and get within the, as you're walking up like the stairs to get up, you know he's been looking around a lot and doesn't make any real big movements. Goes to and unlocks the door and shows you in.
I'm going to cast Message, and I'm going to... You're the only one, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say... Bail.
I say, oh, you know what? I'm pretty hungry. I think I'll go.
He pulls out a knife
grab
and
it.
holds it to your throat.
Whoa.
grabs you. You can do.
I send my message back. Okay, Mayday.
I mean, we were watching.
Take it.
I should have said I had it prepared and I didn't. Damn it, I hate myself.
You can make a. I'll give you a reaction of some kind, because it's unexpected, but you got the warning from Valchar.
So what am I rolling?
What would you like to do? He's making quick movements.
Yeah,
That's all
that
I
would definitely
really
be
know.
a slip out of his grasp.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
So you can do an acrobatics.
Okay.
I will give you at disadvantage though, because your rolls earlier you completely believed him. Wow, and then he'll roll that.
20.
8.
Wow. Okay.
At disadvantage, I rolled
Yep.
a 17 and a 2.
Just barely. He grabs you and you're trying to get out, and then he pulls you back and is holding a knife to your throat. He says, "Come out." Looking at you guys.
I will come out with yellow light crackling around one of my hands.
Okay.
I'll block out
Get in the house.
Let my friend go.
Get in the house, or she dies.
Okay,
You
so
really
person.
think you can kill me that easily, dude? Come on, bro.
Didn't hear it. I'm casting hold person.
All right.
Wisdom save.
Can I get to one of my short swords and just like do that number too? I'm gonna try to at some point.
If you're gonna try and make a movement like that, he may do a movement of his own.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hold
Are you doing this
person.
before or after hold person?
I assume I'm still sort of getting my bearings, so I think you guys were more ready than I was too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's them.
Wisdom saving throw.
Gotta be
he has
14.
He has a 19.
Cool.
I don't want to see anything like that. No movements.
Let her go. Get the knife away
He
from
pulls
her.
it closer, and you start to feel a lot of pressure on your neck.
Really, dude, you do not smell that good. You really need a shower.
That's really rude. Oh, you're not talking to me.
Get in the house. I don't want to see a movement out of you.
Well, if they have to get in the house, then they have to move.
I don't want to see any magic casting. Get in.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you, your story's inconsistent here, buddy.
I'll start walking that way.
Okay. And he is, he, at this point, yeah, he's going to notice if you guys start to cast a spell.
I will walk in.
I was going to
You
say
too?
good prestidigitation.
All right. He drops the knife and then goes to kick you into the house.
Rude.
Do you just kind of get pushed in?
I mean, I will
You can go with it, or you can fight it and try to do something. That's up to you.
I'm going to. I basically just want to keep the door open, so I'm gonna try and aim towards the door, so that I'm between him and the door.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics then, because you're trying to just maneuver your body with the momentum.
Okay. 11.
Okay, I'm gonna compare it to his strength. Nope. He pushes you with more force than you're expecting, and you're trying to do that. He's able to reach in, grab the door, close it, and you hear a lock.
Oh, see, I was gonna do a thing.
What's your game, buddy?
What were you gonna try and do?
I was going to drop one of the little things that I have, maybe the Iron Holy symbol, or a bottle of ink, just right where the door is, so it can't close all the way.
Give me a sleight of hand versus his perception, because he's watching you all very intently. He would have been like, "Don't do it," as you're starting to move to do something. Would you continue to do it? Okay. Then he throws you and locks the door behind you.
What's your game, buddy?
You just hear the footsteps going away.
Really? You lock me in and you won't even talk to me? Man, you're a really bad host. Nothing?
We've already gotten out of here once. And he didn't take
Are you
it.
guys in here too, or is it just me?
All three of you.
Oh, okay.
The other thing, too, is we can make a lot of noise if we really need to.
It's true.
I'm not too concerned.
You guys hear in the side of the house.
I'm a little more concerned.
I'm a little more concerned too.
What do you think that was?
I'm
Rabbit.
listening for crackling of fire.
Give me perception.
Oh no.
Wow.
Perception, that's a 5.
Not quite sure. I mean, it doesn't sound like too much right now.
I just want to go look around as much of the house as I can.
All right. Wick would convey what you found, and then you would look and find similar things.
Mm-hmm.
You guys would also notice at this point that all the windows have been boarded up,
Mm-hmm.
and really there's only one door in or out. This looks sketch.
Mm-hmm.
I look under the bed.
Okay.
Is there anything under there?
What are you looking for?
Honestly, I'm looking for a body, but
Just like anything.
is there anything under the bed?
There's no body or anything under the bed.
Okay.
But at this point, you hear the
We need to get out of here.
and yeah, that's
I start working at the door again.
okay.
Trying to pick the lock.
Give me a
Would I
Give me
notice
sleight of
anything
hand.
at this point? Possibly a
not.
building being set on fire?
It was a little bit delayed. So at the point of you would see the guy coming back at this point.
Alone?
Yeah. You didn't introduce yourself, did you?
Nope.
All right. He'd be back and say, "Hey, elf." To where you met that. Hey, your friends need you. Just talking to the darkness because he doesn't know where you are. Well, he'll. Did you roll stealth for this?
Not yet.
I don't think getting back into the woods I did.
Do it now, and then do a
I might
minus.
have. I don't remember.
Do a minus 2 because of your clothes that you switched into. He knows what he's looking for a little bit.
Nat fucking 1.
There
God,
it
I
is.
cannot roll shit.
We're rolling so badly tonight.
I don't even know what to say. This
That's my third Nat 1 and my 5th failed stealth check. I think I passed 1.
I've rolled like 3 nat ones already too. Ooh. And it was one thing when I was the one that rolled like 6 nat ones in a session and everybody else was fine, but having the whole party suck it up is garbage.
That is a 10 for what it's worth.
It still doesn't matter.
I know. I just
I
figured
mean,
like,
if we're going by the book
He's
rules.
like you can see that he sees you. He's like, come on.
It was fun when you don't roll like
okay, I'll start coming out of the
Okay.
out of the brush.
He'll start leading you back to the town.
I'm gonna pull my weapons out.
It's at some point I turned to Valchar and I
Him coming back alone when they said that when Anna said that she was gonna go lead them back.
I'm giving him a perception disadvantage.
Okay.
We'll see if he notices. It's a
At some point I
That's
would
a-
mention to you to maybe
it's a
use message
15.
to Sai.
Give me a sleight of hand because it's not a stealth. It's you're trying to pull this out.
It's another Nat 1.
God, we're
Will you hand me the pink dice?
20 feet.
This legit I don't.
Will somebody hand me a D20?
You can just take mine.
Thank you.
Well, hey, you'll get 20 then.
Wow. It makes storytelling very very interesting when the party fails everything they do. Oh my.
This is really bad.
Yeah.
So I got out of here, and I was able to relock it.
Now we just need to try and get out again.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it any easier after all that?
Wow. Okay.
Nothing got taken, so.
Hmm?
I said because nothing got taken. So we have everything. And we even have
all right.
side stuff.
This is what he do. He turns around and says, "What are you doing? Your friends are in trouble."
If they're in trouble and they're fine, then walk.
He's gonna do a perception a persuasion on you. That's a 10.
So
To do an insight. Yeah.
That's a 19.
You don't believe him.
I mean, we are in trouble.
Yeah, it's not fully
That one's actually
incorrect.
not false.
Well, that's why I did persuasion, not
yeah,
deception.
not deception.
I mean, it's half and half.
It's they're in trouble.
I just
I
have
did
to.
it.
Yeah.
Alright, keep walking.
Okay, well, stay here then. I'm not gonna deal
No,
with you
I'm-
with your
I'm coming with
weapons
you.
out.
Keep walking. If you think I trust you at all, you're not going anywhere.
Okay, he's gonna go back towards town.
Okay?
At this point, you would see that one of the houses is clearly on fire.
Okay.
Okay, but he's not taking you to the house. He's not going that way right now.
Where are they?
Bringing you to them.
Where are they? How about you tell me first?
They're with the guard right now
Why are they with the guard?
because we got caught.
Why is the house on fire?
I don't know.
Listen, you better start answering some questions or I'm going to stab you here in the street.
He pulls his weapons out.
Oh,
I'm going to stab him.
Okay. Let's roll an initiative because he is very prepared for you to attack.
Okay.
So
So I guess roll initiative.
11.
Lock picking.
14. Okay.
Yeah, how's that lock
How's the
picking
lock
going?
picking going?
All right. Give me a sleight of hand.
That's good. That's a 10.
You had a reduced because you already did it, but
Twice.
like with like some smoke starting to kind of puff in, and smoke is like coming from multiple areas around the house, and you can feel like this was pre-designed to be not a good place to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of freaking you out, and you're not able to
A little
get it.
shaky.
Yeah.
Rick, do you think you could bust down one of these boarded windows?
I can try.
You guys start to hear shouting and stuff outside. There are some orders that are also yelled. It's kind of muffled between the fire and the wall.
Wick will try to break down one of the windows, or one of the boarded up windows, but first she's going to reach over, put a hand on Valchar, and cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
Just in case. So until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, abjurations, celestials, elementals, fae, patrons, and undead.
Okay.
Including Penny.
All right.
Tags,
Yes.
And so then, what else you were going to try and smash down?
I'm gonna try and smash down a door!
What are you doing to do that, and or how are you doing that?
I assume by this point my disguise self is worn off anyways. I'm just going to, is there one by the bed?
Is there one what?
Is there a boarded up window by the bed? Or the
Yeah.
chair? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna go on the bed and just shoulder check it as
Okay.
hard as I can.
Give me an attack.
God
Mm-hmm.
damn it.
Mhm.
13?
Yeah. It's a wall. 13's gonna hit a wall.
Cool. What
Roll me
do-
damage, though.
What am I rolling?
You're
Unarmed?
shoulder checking, so it would be your so it would be a 1d4 minus divided by 2 plus your strength.
You have brawler feet though, don't you?
No.
Oh, you don't? Oh, were you gonna take it at some point? Oh no, who had that?
That might have been Kavara.
It might have
Might
been
have
Kavara.
Kavara.
So that's 2 plus my strength, so 4.
4 points of damage. Okay. You smash it and you hear some rattling and a little bit.
I'd do it again.
Okay.
A lot of goddammits going around tonight, guys. Can I get a
that's
mother
a
F in
10.
the chat?
Yeah, a 10 will hit a stationary wall.
Another 4 damage.
Okay. You start to feel like some like creaking and breaking a little bit of the wood. What are you doing, Anna?
I will. I can't decide if the lightning will just make it worse. You know? I'm gonna try it. On the same.
Oh god!
I'll tell Wick, like, back up
Duck.
for a sec, yeah. And then I'll shoot
Stand
one
still.
of my charges.
Okay.
So that's 17
Yep.
to hit. So that's an extra 2d6. This is the first time I've used it, you guys.
Yay!
I thought you used it before.
Well, successfully used it.
Okay.
Not a great roll, but okay, 7, 9 plus, I'm up to plus 4, so it's 13 damage lightning. Please?
1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's not even. So there are about 4 boards on this, and you just and you hit one of them, and it just shatters.
Whoa.
Okay.
But there are still 3 other boards covering this up.
So only
And-
Wick can get out right now.
One of them, Wick has partially smashed in.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, we're going to go to our fight. Do a couple rounds there.
Yeah.
Do you want us to roll initiative 2? Just like
Keep things
so
straight.
that we're all kind of going.
We're just going to hop in and out. It's not going to be a...
Okay.
All right, so he is up
This guy's
first.
weak AF.
He runs over and does 2 sword attacks on you. We'll just do both at once. Nice quick combat. He'll miss the first one and then hit the first one and miss the second one.
Okay.
Wait, what is this again? Okay.
We did that long rest, huh?
He will do 13 points of damage on you, and then miss the second attack.
So he will do 13, you said?
Yep.
So he does 6.
Why?
So I'm having it with my uncanny dodge.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah, that's what I
sure.
meant. The other one.
Alright, I'm going to swing back at him.
Okay.
That's a 2. And then my offhand, that is a 12.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna go back and do the 2 attacks on you. White die will be his first attack. That probably will miss. 16.
Hits.
Oh, okay. Actually rolled 2 10s, so 2 16s. The first one will be 9, and the second one will be 6 points of damage.
Oh, I would have done the first one.
Right.
9 damage.
So
based on
9.
the last one.
So
So
have
9
that
down
to
to
4,
4.
and then
plus
6 points of damage is... Wait. Oh, sorry. His... Offhand, no, it is actually just 1 point of damage for the second hit.
So
Because
how
I
much is the
forgot.
total?
So that was 4 plus 1.
5.
So was it 44? So I get
39.
I'm at 39. Alright. Main hand?
Yep.
3?
That's
Are
so
you
close to a
freaking kidding me?
16.
Offhand, that's a 24.
Yep.
That is... Do I get my bonus for that?
No.
I don't. So 7 damage.
Okay. 2 more attacks at you. That's a 20 and a miss.
Okay.
For 7 points of damage.
So 3.
Oh shoot, his is halved too.
What is halved?
The damage you do on him is halved as well.
That'll be helpful when I do damage eventually.
Do we still have our physical resistance or no?
No.
No.
Okay, that's
Wait, this is
fine.
like day 2
Alright.
or 3.
Oh,
Main
okay,
hand.
okay.
That is a 19.
Yep, that'll hit.
Whoop, sorry. So that is 7 damage and
Okay.
2 temporary hit points. And then offhand, that is 14.
No, 14 misses. Sorry.
Okay.
We're going to do one more round and then we'll switch back. So these are nice and quick. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
He will miss and then hit for 3 points of damage.
So 1. These temporary hit points are going to come in clutch. Assuming I hit. 14.
Nope.
So misses. Offhand. 21.
Yep.
3 damage.
So at this point, you start to hear guards rushing towards you. With the ching, 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 and all the fighting and noises and such. Then we're going to hop back to you guys. I need everybody to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
That's no bueno. That's okay.
15.
17.
9.
Half full. 6 points of damage. So with the smoke billowing in, it starts to get in your throats. And
So it's just trying to make sure what kind of damage it is. Is it fire damage or?
that's a good point.
If it's heat, then...
It's not heat.
It's the smoke.
It's the smoke. I'm not gonna say it's fire damage.
Okay.
So that won't be. I
What
mean,
was
it's already
the-
halved to 3 for
Yeah,
you.
you
Okay.
already have it. 3.
Yeah, I was just curious.
And so now you guys all get more rounds for your whatever you want. If you want to try unlocking again.
I know you had talked about that you would have said something to Valchar about sending message.
At some point, yeah.
So I'm going to start trying to ping out to Sai, going, "Don't trust them. We're trapped in a house on fire."
So about your 4th turn of combat, you get the message of that.
Yep, I got that. How long of a response do I get?
I mean, it's like
6 seconds.
less
It's like 25 words.
sentence.
If I can get out of here, can I
That's
toss you a
sending,
crowbar? I guess is what I'd say, assuming that's okay.
Sure. You
That's
can send
probably
it a
3
second
seconds.
time because we're giving everybody 2 rounds for you guys.
Yeah, there's no limit to words, it looks like, on this one. Sorry, what was the...
You can give another message if you want back.
What's going on? Are you in trouble? Based on what your response was.
Don't know. Guards are coming.
So, Sai may or may not be in trouble, but guards are coming regardless.
So what are you 2 doing?
I will use another charge of
Sure.
electric. And then I'll do a normal shot after that because I get 2.
Okay.
2 per round. So I'll do 1 lightning and then 3 normal.
Are you aiming at the cracked one or the one that is untouched?
With the lightning, I will aim at an untouched one, and
Okay.
with the other ones, I'll try to get in wedge cracks if I can.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to step on your toes.
No,
I figured that was
that's
all
right.
information.
Well, so that's 11 to hit.
I mean, I hit with a 10 last
Yeah,
time.
that'll hit.
Okay. So more lightning damage. Bad roll. That is 8, 12 more damage.
So that'll hit and it'll like crack and you can see it's like pretty weak.
Okay. So then I will shoot at that same one again to
Okay.
see if I can bring it down. This is just a normal shot. That is a non-natural 20.
Nice.
It's one here.
Yeah, it is 1. And that's going to be 7 piercing
Shatter
on
it.
that one. Okay.
Yep.
And then my
Look out
next
of the window?
2 shots.
He's open both of them.
You only get one.
I will shoot one at the board Wick was working on.
No, I mean there's 2 on that side that you have to open.
I'll shoot one at the board Wick was working on. See
Okay.
if I can help her bring it down. Oh, that's well over 20. So that's going to be 9 more piercing damage.
Yeah, that one will
But
shatter.
it's
That
not
one?
going to.
Okay, and so then there's one more board, right? On
Yeah,
this
but that's
window?
your.
That was attack number 3, so I get 1 more. For 2 rounds, I get 4.
I was gonna give you 2 attacks. I
Oh,
wasn't give you full.
that was 3 attacks. Sorry,
That's
I was
okay.
doing rounds because I get 2 attacks per action.
Okay. Make your. All right, we'll do 2 because okay. Do your last round attack.
Okay, sorry, just one
We'll
more.
we'll just skip ahead.
19.
Yep.
So then that's another 9
Okay.
piercing damage into the last board.
So I'm looking very carefully at the wording on chill hand or chill touch. I do not need to be able to see them.
Okay.
Message is 120 feet. The range on chill touch is 120 feet. Can I reach this dude with chill touch? You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn, but that part doesn't matter because he's not near me. And I don't know if he's undead. And Wick would know the range of message and the range of chill touch, so she would know it was within the same distance.
How are you targeting it on this person? That's
That's where it gets a little iffy because it
Right.
doesn't say that I have to see them. So I'm like, if I just picture him because it's a necrotic spell, it's a spell. I picture him and I am target. That is my target.
But
You still
I
have
mean,
to roll an attack.
Yes.
any spell, you have to have some idea of where you're going.
I know he's 120 feet away.
Can you look through the slat? I mean, there's a slat that opens, right?
True.
On the door.
Yeah.
If you wanna take your
I'm fine
your
taking it
actions
at disadvantage.
and look out the window and give me a perception check through the smoke. If you can make line of sight, I'll let you do the attack.
Never mind. I'll just attack the.
Just because, I don't know how you would be able to.
Well, see, that is it because it doesn't say I have to be able to see them.
But you have to make a ranged spell attack. In order to make
Yeah.
a ranged spell attack, you have to be able to have some idea of where your ranged spell is going. Because Enna has a ranged attack within range, but she can't just shoot through walls. She has to see what she's targeting to shoot it. If you want to look through the window,
It could be
you may
either
be able
way.
to see
That is
them.
why I was asking if I could do it. The answer is no, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay,
I'm just going to slam into the wall again.
sure.
14.
Yep.
Another 4 damage. Jesus.
Boy, you're killing it. Can you pass that over here?
Yeah,
I could use 4 temporary hit points every turn.
And in which case, do I get to attack 4 times?
you're
total?
able to crack through it.
There are no more boards on this window?
Right.
Cool, I'm gonna go out and run.
All right. So yeah, you're able to get out because we did that. Your full 2 turns and your full 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
So you two are both inside. You get out.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a round and a half. You still have your so you had your 1 attack action. You can have your movement, half of your movement because you had to get out, and then actually no, sorry. Your turn to get out, one of your turns, but then you still have your bonus action and the rest of your movement from one of your other turns. So if you want to do something.
Do I have another action?
You have another attack action.
You could have another attack action.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I run to the main road.
Okay.
So I can see the dude now.
Yep.
Then
There's
I cast
sure.
Chill Touch. And I have a bonus action?
You have a bonus action.
I cast Hex. And then I cast Chill Touch. Hex is a bonus action to cast.
Yeah.
And that is...
And then it's a cantrip. So sure.
Oh, well, okay. Hex is a first level enchantment.
But then
But
the other
Chill
one's
Touch is a cantrip.
in a cantrip.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
Is he within 90 feet? Because Hex is only 90 feet.
By the time you run out, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I cast Hex. And
Sure.
Chill Touch. And that is... 15 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay.
And
But
so
he's feeling super hexed.
he just glances to look at you.
Attack of opportunity.
He doesn't move.
He had to move to turn around.
All right.
I was gonna say, do I now need to roll initiative?
We did 1 round. Yeah. Now you'll enter the initiative. You had a 14?
I had
you
an
would've-
8, and he had a 14.
Okay, he had a 14.
I mean, I'm basically just gonna go out the window and go out and also join the battle. So do you just want us to roll
Not yet.
initiative now, or
17.
Okay. Those are your turns, so we're gonna go. We'll just treat it as you're the top of the round for your attacks. Then it's his turn. He is going to make a motion, pointing at the guards towards you, and then he will do his 2 attacks on you. That's what did I say is first? Oh, I think I said white was first. 17.
Hits.
And a 23.
Hits. So roll them one at a time. I'm gonna do the first attack because I know it's offhand.
So it'd be 9 for the first one.
So I'll take 4.
And then his second one is 5. So
And the second one was 5.
Yep.
Didn't you say it was only 1?
Huh?
His offhand was only 1. Didn't
1
you say
point
that?
of damage last time.
Oh, okay. You
because
still
he rolled a 1.
Okay,
I rolled
he
a
didn't
1.
Get his mod.
Yeah.
okay.
And then that's his turn. You're up.
Okay. main hand. It's a 3 offhand.
God.
That's a 21.
Okay.
That's a 1 damage.
Come on, switch hands.
This is brutal.
Obviously, you're lefty.
So now the guards are going to roll initiative. Okay.
How many guards are there?
There are the 2 coming in, but there are also more in the distance coming in. You're getting the idea that this was
A setup.
a setup of sorts, but it's been a long time. Basically, nothing's happened since everything happened, so it's not really completely ready. That Wick then, we'll jump to you two first.
Valchar didn't get a go last time, if I remember correctly.
No, he did. He got sending twice.
Right.
Message twice. But
Got it.
Message.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are going to each take. Give me Constitution saving throws.
That one.
Well over 20.
Okay. So you take 14 and you take 7 points of damage. You're aware that they made a hole.
I go to that hole.
Okay. So you can it'll basically take your turn getting there, climbing out, and then moving a decent way up distance from the house.
Okay.
Then Anna's up.
Okay, yeah, let me get out of that house. That basically takes my turn, or can I still do...
It'll pretty much take your turn to get out and avoid... I'll say you could do it recklessly and maybe take some fire burns.
I just want to know if I can do a bonus action.
Yeah. Well, I think...
Okay.
You can do a bonus.
Hold on, let me check the range.
Oh, crap.
Hunter's mark?
I was going to do Healing Spirit because you have been fighting
playing
alone.
my spells wrong.
Uh-oh.
Before using D&D Beyond, I've been playing my spells wrong. I wasn't using the total level combined. So, as a 5th level total, I should have been getting 2 beams for Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're spellcaster level.
Do you get spellcaster levels for being in fighter too?
D&D Beyond is giving me 2 beams for Eldritch Blast at 7th level.
Am I within 60 feet of Sai?
No.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. No healing for you yet.
I'm not dying quite yet.
Well, then that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. 1, 2.
Wick's turn.
Then Wick is up.
So top of the round then?
Yep.
Cool. I move up 25 feet. How
Okay.
close am I?
You had a whole turn to get into combat, right? A whole turn of movement.
Uh-huh.
And your movement's 25.
Yep.
Move another 25. So you're probably about 50 feet away.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
So I have 2
Tweez.
beams, which is 2 separate rolls.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Nope, 14 and a 10.
Nope.
Fortunately, my spellcasting modifier isn't great.
As a fighter? What?
Well, as a low charisma warlock. That's all like. I rally Sai because I can see him.
Can see
he
him.
can hear me. And that's all it needs to be. Cool. So I use rally, which is a D8.
Using maracas?
Yeah.
Go side.
No, how about, we've got your back, Sai.
Thank you.
Oh, crap, that is full. That's 9 HP.
I will take that 9 HP.
Agrees it as at 5th level or 7th level or whatever you just said. Didn't say spellcaster level.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so then
I
I
believed
believe...
it. I just wanted to.
It's
Uh,
Animaso's turn.
Too.
Anna?
No, Animaso's.
Yeah.
The enemy.
He holds his daggers out to you like this, and that's his turn.
I grab one.
Shoot. Oh, God. You're up.
Wait, did he actually not attack?
I'm going to stab it.
Okay.
Because of the
That's a 18.
Yep.
And you're not in combat yet, right?
I'm 50 feet away still.
Alright. That is 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay. He halves it to 5.
Yep. And then offhand, that is a 20.
Yep.
7 damage.
Oof. 7. All right. Then it's the guards' turn. 2 of them rush in and both go for swipes on you. 1 each.
Weren't they going towards... I thought they were going towards...
Not these 2.
Okay.
22 and a 19.
Yep.
And they each have a plus 4. 10 points of damage on the first one.
I'll have that.
Okay. And
Down to
then
5.
13 points of damage on the second one. And then
I think we're getting close to bailing.
then when the guards are right there, the rogue goes in and stabs you with potential sneak attack. 13 plus 5, 18.
Yep.
Okay. 10 plus 2 plus 5.
17.
17. And now I need you two to roll in the initiatives.
Natural 20. That's a 25.
6.
Okay.
Went from 1 to a 4.
So you are behind Sai in front of the guards. You guys see as there are like actual elite guards coming in from. They're rushing to the house. They see you guys escaping, so they're gonna start pursuing you. Like they're probably 2 rounds out. So 1 round and then 2 rounds, and then they're gonna be within range. 3 of them. Then we start off at the top of the round. Anna.
How far away from Sai am I right now?
Well, it was 100 feet.
What? It was 100?
Yep.
Okay, well, because I have Dread Ambusher, I move 40 feet on my first turn of combat.
This wouldn't be your first turn, though.
I just rolled initiative, though. And I didn't use my Dread Ambusher attack yet. Because
Okay.
that's my third attack for
Sure.
my first turn. So I didn't use my first turn features yet.
All right.
So I move my 40 feet that I get once, so that I'm within 60 feet of him.
Yep.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit on you. So at the beginning of your turn, you get a d6 of healing every time. Please stay alive until your turn. And then I will shoot... I'll shoot at the guy that tried to capture us.
Sure.
The first guy.
Oh, you don't have protection anymore.
Oh, concentration?
Yep. And I have hex up. So that's a 14, which I don't think
Nope.
hits for the first one. 14 again.
Nope.
And that's a 22.
Yep.
So that's my Dread Ambusher one. So
Okay.
that's 2d8.
I took that before.
Ooh. 19 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You sink it into him, and he moves a bit like you've seen Sai do, and halves the damage. It'll take 10.
How much damage do you do total?
Well, I only hit on the one. So it was,
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
only
I was
hit
like,
on
yeah,
the-
you had a bunch
the
of attacks.
2d1, yeah.
You should, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was 19 damage on one attack.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. I guess it's his turn. He will. Okay. He'll attack Sai. It's 1 and I roll natural 1, and completely whiff.
Does he hit a guard?
Wait, he's before me?
What did you roll?
17.
Yeah. It
Oh.
was Wick first.
Right.
You keep that attack roll, though. It's not changing.
No, changes. Wakes up.
I will
dash.
Okay.
So I will get 50 feet. So I am up next to the guy and Sai. And then going to action surge.
Okay.
So that I can attack with my short sword.
All right.
17 plus 8.
Yep.
And
10
he's got
effect.
Hex on him, so that is 2, 5. So 7 piercing, 5 necrotic, and another stab.
He already used his half thing.
Right.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And then 8 piercing, 5 necrotic.
You see as he is the second hit. He passed out on the ground.
Bye.
Bonus action, I'm moving my hex to one of the guards.
Okay.
That's my turn!
All right.
I can't do anything else.
There will definitely
Oh,
be
actually,
no consequences.
no, because
for
I
any of
bonus
this.
action moved my hex. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't rally. I bonus action moved my hex.
Oh, so you don't get your healing, is what?
Yeah, I didn't heal you.
I get the D6 at the beginning of my turn from that, though.
But I think it's your turn now.
It is?
Yep.
Because I killed him!
So roll that sweet d6.
I'm a murder hobo. It's fine.
It's okay. Valchar is just coming in from the back going, seriously, why are we killing everyone?
So there's 2 guards on me.
Yep.
And I saw
But you have somebody with you now.
I am going to, before I do anything, I would probably have the forethought to use my offhand to chop the dude on the ground's head off.
You can do
Because
an,
I am
you,
angry at him.
You can do an attack.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because he's on the ground?
Yes.
It's if you...
But if you do your, can you do it in a different order, or do you have to do? Because I think, what do rogues have? Because you have to do your main hand attack to get your bonus action as an attack, or do you just get your bonus action?
As long as
an
my
attack?
first action is an
you do
attack, I can use my
both.
bonus action to get another attack.
So you have to do one or the. You have to do your attack and then your offhand.
Do I have to do
No.
offhand? I don't think I have to
think
do
you
main
can
hand
do
first.
them in either order, just as long as you have to do both.
As an
But
attack.
like that's I think that's
Yeah.
kind of up to you if you wanna. I mean, I think ultimately.
It'll obviously change what I do if I have to use my main hand.
I mean,
I'm
I think
fine
the
either
solution
way,
is if you have to use your main hand, you use it on one of the other dudes, and then use your offhand on that guy. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to do it in a different order, that's fine.
Where's your offhand attack? What is it? What's the
So
ability it gives
bonus
you?
It's just having 2
Light.
light weapons,
Light
but I don't
weapons.
have to use light
It's,
weapons because of my feet.
First level, you choose 2 skill
No, Julian is mine.
Well, he has dual wielder, which allows him
That's
some
what it
things,
is.
but anybody can use action, bonus action, like dual wield. He does it more effectively.
All right, for the sake of time, because we're already late, I'm just gonna roll a d20. 11 or above, you can do it. 10 or below, you can't. It's a 1.
Okay.
Can't. So, you have
So
to
I'll
in
do
order.
my main hand on one of the guards. Have either of them been touched yet?
No.
Okay. And they look pretty much identical for sakes.
Yeah, they're both
attack.
shield and sword, and
One of them's hexed, but from
Yeah,
Right.
that doesn't impact me though.
Right.
yeah.
So I'll just attack.
But you would
The
know
one
which
on
one
my-
is hacked.
the
Or
one on-
Theoretically, they're supposed to
I think
be
they
some
would
sort of-
smoke a little bit.
Yeah, they're supposed to be a no effect.
I'll attack the one that's hexed.
Okay.
So that one was a 19.
Oh no.
Nothing happens. You just.
And then I'm gonna use my offhand at the same guy. Hi.
at
sorry.
the same
Same
guard.
guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a unnatural 20.
Okay.
And since we are both in combat, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And I get 4d6 now for my sneak attack. My rolls are such horseshit. 2, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Minus
2, 4,
30.
5, 6, 11 damage.
Yeah.
Because I do not get the D4.
Okay, Valchar. 100 feet away.
Murdering people in the street.
Because I have really no other choice. Oh, wait. So 100 feet?
You can move
I'm
up
still
to
too
70
far.
feet away.
I'm still too far. I'm going to dash my way there, move 60.
Okay.
So I'm still 40 feet out.
away.
Sure. All right. The
You still get a
guards.
bonus action?
Hmm?
You still get a bonus action with dash, right? Because you
I
take
do,
use your
but
action.
nothing super useful apart
Okay.
from healing.
You could do healing.
Apart from
word.
healing.
I have 9 HP.
Why would I
BT
do
dubs.
something like that? Hold on.
Cause you're a cleric.
Whereas I'm gonna cast healing word at level 4. I just need to get down to it.
44
down to
plus.
it.
Your wisdom.
Probably
44
2 or
plus
3.
3.
Yeah.
That's 47.
So creative.
I'm kind of the
8.
12.
Yes. 12, 15.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. Both the guards are gonna go and attack you, Sai, again.
I told you I was going to kill this entire freaking town.
Uh,
You guys thought Sai wasn't evil until now.
14.
Damage?
No, 14
No.
to hit,
Misses.
and then 17
Hits.
for 11 points of damage.
It's down to 5.
That's both of their turns. The other guards that were going to the town dash towards you guys.
Is this their first or second dash?
Uh,
You said they had 2. Is this their first or second of those 2?
This
That
is
they
their
needed?
first
10 feet.
dash.
Okay.
But it's also a 20
Yes.
foot radius. I could have
So
done that.
top of the order, Anna.
If you would have thought of
So yeah, I'm just
that.
gonna
'Cause I did.
pick on that same one that they're picking on.
Okay.
Shoot at him probably twice unless
Worst
it goes
position
down.
to be in is a random guard in a town with hex on you.
I was gonna say.
Because everyone's like, oh, we're going to
Yeah,
burn this guy down
20
first.
something.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless it's me, in which case I'm like,
So that is 11 piercing.
Okay.
Still up, I assume?
Yep.
I didn't think you'd taken very much yet. 23, which is 5
Okay.
piercing. That's my turn.
All right.
Because the keeping concentration on
I
keeping
think
that guy
Wick,
up.
right?
Yup.
Because if you go down, it
Almost stabbed
stays
the
on
guard
that
who
spot,
has hex
so we
on
bring
him.
it back.
Okay.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
right, that one.
1d6, but
Yeah. Hey,
12.
better than nothing.
No.
Okay, gonna stab him again. 26.
Yep.
6 piercing, 2 necrotic.
Oof. Okay.
And then I'm going to rally! Yay!
yay me!
The one guy, he drops to a knee, but he writes himself. Blood streaking all over from multiple stab wounds.
Don't make us hurt you too!
Well,
Kill you
that
too!
ship sailed.
Don't make us hurt you. He's like, I'm covered in blood. What do you want?
My own.
What do you want from me? Come on!
I believe then it's Sai.
Yup.
Yeah. So the guy that's bleeding, I'm gonna say, drop your weapons, and see what he does. And if he does not drop his weapons, I will attack him. That's my plan. Can I do that? Is that an option? Is that a thing I can do?
Sure.
I don't know.
He looks at the other guard who just gives him the no, and he drops his sword.
So I'm going to attack the other guard then.
Okay.
Well, he said if you drop your weapons, I won't attack you.
Well, he said it to one guy. I don't think but yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and attack.
Size.
Unnatural 20.
Yep.
For my main hand. Main hand hit.
Woo!
Was it the
Magic weapons are good or something, I guess.
Yeah, right.
4, 5, 11, 12, 16, 19 damage.
Okay.
Oh,
And 4 temporary hit points.
And you get a.
Oh, and I get the
D6.
D6. Sorry, I forgot about the healing thing. That's 2 5s in a row. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be at max health in no time. How close are the guards that are coming to meet us? They're like, am I looking at them like, yeah, they're going to be here real soon?
You actually can't see them, and you actually have no idea about them.
If I can't see them, then I'm probably not worried about them, which means I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna like hold one weapon out and kind of reach with my backhand and try to loot the guy that we've killed already.
You gonna reach around?
No,
That would take your action,
I'm okay with that.
so you wouldn't have gotten that attack. So you already used your action.
Oh, okay.
So you
Well, I'm
can
gonna stab the guard then.
Okay.
You made me do this. You remember that? This guy and his family.
You did, but
16.
that just hits. Yep.
Sweet. Look what you made me do. 3 damage.
Okay.
Look what you made me do.
1, 2. I think Valchar.
I'm casting Calm Emotions in the middle of this fight.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry,
a
man. Let me
spell
help
I've
you.
literally never looked at. Let's go ahead and.
It
pop
calms
her open.
emotions.
I'm casting it at 3rd level because I'm out of level 2s. Calm Emotions.
Yeah, I know. It's.
You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the following 2 options. One is essentially remove Charmed or Frightened, or suppress it. The other is to make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile toward. That's the one I'm moving towards.
Is it in an area?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
From
Okay.
you?
He'll
or-
make a.
It's where I point it, which is I have a 60-foot range.
Do you know if it? I don't think you know if it takes effect or not.
I think it would probably just be a physical, like from a
Yeah, he
mutually
probably-
aggressive stance to a drop.
The one guard who's standing, getting stabbed by side, it doesn't affect. The other one, it doesn't affect either, but he's already like.
I'm out.
It's also on
Actually,
side.
no. He can choose to just to fail. So he's
Yeah,
like,
he can
yeah,
choose to
whatever. Like, he's trying to say I'm
Just
out.
on side.
What do
Oh,
I need
it's on
to?
Wick too, yeah.
What do I need to roll?
Charisma
Saving throw of 14.
That's a fail.
That's an 18.
Cool. So you're not affected. You're essentially, I'm saying don't. It's like basically stop attacking to everyone. So,
That's
Anna's not affected.
but and here's the other but: if the person who is affected gets attacked, that goes away.
yep.
So basically, if Wick gets attacked, or the one that chose to fail gets attacked, then it's the
Calm emotions goes away.
Okay. The one who decided to fail is just gonna be like holding his shield up and like backing away, like disengaging, getting out of range, and then sort of.
I mean, it's indifferent, but yeah, I'm cool with that too.
I throw a dagger as he
I think
runs.
he was
No, I'm
running
just
for
kidding.
other reasons.
Yeah, just ow.
Owie.
The other one is going. Oh, actually, no. Shoot, forgot to do one thing. Okay, cool. The other one is going to step in front of the guy and start to drag him away. It will invoke opportunity attacks from both of you. So that's
I wanna attack him.
Not allowed to attack.
Okay.
'Cause of
He's gonna spend his turn dragging him about 15 feet away. That's it. Or no, he's gonna dash. So it'll be a total of 30 feet.
Can you
to
dash
drag.
while dragging somebody?
Yeah, you just lose half your speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can still use your action to move. It's just.
I'll have to remember that next time
Movement.
Wick goes unconscious.
At this point, the elite guards show up within your
been a
visual
while.
range. Give me a perception check, real quick.
16.
Yeah, you see him.
Okay.
Like the burning house, like with these guys is like figures show up and they mean business. Then it is their turn. Starts over the top of the order. Anna.
So we've got dude GTFOing with a body.
One who booked it, you'd have to move to like see him in between all the houses.
Yeah, but I saw him bounce. So
Right.
I saw one dude just like see ya.
Yep.
And drag
And
the
I
other
saw
one with him.
one dude getting out of there dragging
Yep.
the body.
You
with
could
him.
see he's within your range if you want to shoot him. And then now you know that those guys are within range. You only
How-
moved. You dashed once, so you moved 60, right? And then you just stayed there.
I moved 40 because that's my movement
Oh,
on my
okay.
first turn. So I got to exactly 60 feet from Sai
Right.
so that I could cast the healing spirit.
But then
on
you
him.
just stayed there that whole
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah,
these
yeah.
guys are 40 feet from you.
Okay. And they're not in melee range with these guys yet, but
They
right.
just got
No,
you
they're
out of range.
behind you from like the house. Like they were coming in to
Oh, so
swarm the
I'm
house.
between them and
Yeah.
Sai.
Yep.
Cool.
That's where you want to be.
Okay, so I will move towards Sai, 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll say, Sai, we got more company, and these guys mean business. I think they might know who we are.
Search asshat. Let's get out of here.
And I say,
There's no research.
That's the one.
The body got dragged away.
Oh, he was dragging him away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Would've-
turn.
The only person downed.
What's that?
The only person that was downed.
Yeah, I turn and shoot whichever of these elite dudes is in front.
Okay, sure.
Because, like, F these dudes. Anna hates them. Like,
All
with
right.
a fiery,
It's the man.
fiery burning passion, she hates these guys. She does not want to get attacked by them, but she hates them. So, shot 1 is a natural 3. And shot 2 is a 17.
You're shooting the one in the front?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, okay. They're tough to hit, guys. Got some good armor.
And I think at this point we are going to pause and resume when we come back next week because I think people are getting tired. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with fighting the next group, we're going to need some more time. So we will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Hopefully you had fun with our funny episode.
Thanks, anonymous person, for gifting a sub, and
Seriously.
thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you, T Money, for subbing us. Appreciate it.
Really, that like
You guys are the best.
we
Forced
really
sub.
love that. So
Sub
First
of our
sub.
biggest.
you will sub and you will like it.
thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah,
Take it
thanks
easy.
everyone.